Polinsky's predictions. So our eyes, we know, guys, we're always going to be watching the star players, but every year there are a couple guys that you don't expect that are there and they catch your attention, and we call them our diamond in the rough, right?
Diamonds in the rough.
𝗂𝗏 Walker, a great example, one of those guys last year that an undrafted guy came in, made his name known, and no one was really talking about him as someone who could make an impact. Sure enough, he comes in and has a big impact in this season. So I want to ask you, I'm going to give you two of my predictions for our diamonds in the rough. These are also guys that could maybe be Clay's camp crushes down the road,
Ooh,
you know? That's another segment idea.
I like
Casey,
that.
write it down. Okay, so
Clay
I want
has
to
a
get
lot
your
of
any guesses of some dark
Oh,
horses?
yeah, you're definitely going to
Diamonds in the
predict that Tyson Bagent is going to
Oh,
quarterback
please.
the Bears for 3 games in the middle of the season.
Oh, please. Okay.
That's a prediction. I can see that coming.
I'm going to go diamond in the rough. You're saying Jordan Vandenberg,
Okay.
the defensive tackle.
I have been very high on the Jordan Vandenberg train.
You
both
definitely
are
have.
wrong. Here are my two predictions for diamonds in the rough. This is somebody, guys, he's older, okay? 28 years old. He's came in for a tryout. He wasn't guaranteed a roster
Scotty
spot.
Miller.
This is someone named Scotty
Miller.
Oh, I like that.
He's got vertical speed, guys. He's 28 years old, but he's got a lot of juice left. He caught our eye, Clay, during OTAs.
Great OTAs.
This is somebody who really, I think, could make an impact. Of course, we got to love an Illinois native. Grew up in Barrington. He's going to have to find a way to carve out a role, I think, on special teams in order to have an impact and kind of solidify a roster spot for him every week. However, I think it's important to note he has this connection with Antoine Randall. He wasn't on a team. They brought him in for a tryout. He earned that training camp spot. That's huge for him. And then, of course, guys, he's got championship experience.
Yes.
He caught one of the biggest touchdowns of the Bucs Super Bowl run, guys. He's had big moments in big games, and guess who they've come against? During that Bucs Super Bowl run, Scotty Miller caught a 39-yard touchdown before halftime against the Green Bay Packers en route to a Super Bowl title. So, Scotty Miller, one of my dark horses.
I like that one. It comes with Tom Brady's stamp of approval. I'm sure you like that as well. He's experienced, he's savvy, and he knows what role to play in an offense that has a little bit of sophistication.
I see some nicknames coming. Scotty Killer, Scotty Thriller. In OTAs, he had some of the best catches of the entire OTAs. I think this is an excellent pick.
Thank you.
5 receivers that
It's
you think are
interesting.
penciled in. Would they keep 6? That's the only question.
This is the thing, right? Because we're assuming 𝗂𝗏 is kind of going to solidify himself in a role. 𝗂𝗏 Walker. This is somebody you got to, 𝗂𝗏 Walker, Scotty Miller. These are guys that are going to have to find ways to
because he's in a room that needs that professional influence as well without DJ Moore.
Without having to be the star player, too, which I think allows other guys to step up in that role. All right, I have another dark horse for you. Somebody that we know very well here, but we haven't really been talking a ton about him. Another local guy, Jack Sanborn, is back in a Bears uniform, guys. Did you see our last segment when we talk about all the guys that are on PUP or NFI?
Yes.
There are 3 linebackers on that list. Keyshawn Elliott, the rookie, Noah Sewell, as well as TJ Edwards. There is going to be a huge opportunity for Jack Sanborn to carve out himself a role. Now, unlike Scotty, he's not really trying to prove that he still belongs in the National Football League. He's going to have to try and prove that he can play in the Dennis Allen system, because we know that he can play in the Matt Eberflus system. He started 24 games from 2022 to 2024. He was an undrafted free agent. He had a huge role on special teams. And guys, what we love about Jack Sanborn is that he is the perfect football player on paper. He's got the IQ, he's got the instincts, he's got the run fits, he's a great communicator, he's reliable, he's dependable. This linebacker room, guys, it's so intriguing to me because of the injuries and because of some of these veterans that we're not sure how they're going to work out here. There's no more Tremaine Edmonds. Jack Sanborn is somebody else. Now, I had the cherry on top for Scotty Miller of why, he really solidified himself, because he can come up in big moments against the Green Bay Packers. Jack Sanborn has had his moments against NFC North opponents as well. Do you remember?
Yes.
November 13th, 2022, he had 2 sacks against Jared Goff.
Love that.
There you go. Jack Sanborn, another one of my dark horses.
Jack
what do you think?
Sanborn is definitely an under-the-radar signing. He's a guy that can make every tackle if needed. Also, he's a guy that can play in every special team if necessary, and I think he's a guy that epitomizes the toughness that you want in your defense.
He's a football player. I mean, that's what I say about the guy. I loved watching tape on him. He's so instinctive. Obviously, TJ is going to be coming off a pup soon, we hope. There's Devin Bush there, Noah Sewell still. You got DeMarco Jackson, so it's a crowded room, but we've seen Sanborn play well in Chicago before. I think he's a guy that can be a dark horse.
We know HT loves him.
Loves him.
You know, so
Loves him.
that's.
I like that list.
Thank you.
Great.
I did not think
My
you were
two
going to go
diamonds
there.
in the rough.
Excellent move.
We're excited to see what they can do in training camp. If anything, they'll be a Clay's camp crush.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I'll win. Okay.
It all starts tomorrow.
I'm going to have some more Polinsky's predictions, by the
Okay,
way.
can't
Different
wait.
categories. We're going to keep this going through training camp. Hope everyone enjoyed it. That was our first round.